I'm Disco Dog. Yeah, I'm the real dog. All you other dogs are just a mock. So won't the real dog please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up.
The real disco dog.
Cool. Well, firstly, nice to meet you. Secondly, how was Disneyland? How was Disney World?
Oh man, I just finished right now editing the whole entire video
Hmm.
of us going out there. I took a whole bunch of footage and stuff. So I just literally right now just finished editing it.
Nice, nice.
It was good though. It was so we had so much fun. It was so relaxing. I needed that a little bit.
How many steps did you do?
We did a total of 17.5.
Oh, wow. Nice,
So yeah, we were all over the park.
nice. I've been to Disneyland Paris, but I haven't been to any of the parks in Florida.
Oh man, they're amazing. I love them. This is like the what fourth time we've went. We like to go more when it's like an event that they have in like a Christmas event, Halloween event.
Hmm.
It's just more a lot more stuff to do out there, a lot more different type of foods as well. So we always love doing it on that time frame. Like a regular day at Disney in Florida, it's like 120 degrees outside. Humidity's at 100. It sucks. It, it,
Hmm.
it absolutely. But now when we went, it was a nice, easy like 60 degrees throughout the whole day, and then at night it went down to like 54. So it was nice and cool. I liked it.
Perfect. Sounds fun. I was thinking when I saw the photo that you put up of you and your wife and the kids in the car, how do you find that balance of how much of your personal life do you share with your community and how much do you keep that to yourself?
I usually the balance between the family and doing YouTube, it's easier now that I quit my 9 to 5.
Hmm.
It's a lot easier right now that I have the time to actually do all the stuff that I need to do on YouTube and have that family time. But in the beginning, it was more of trying to figure out how to do 7 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night, and then spend until 4 o'clock in the morning doing videos, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
being too
yeah.
tired on my days off to do anything else. So it
Uh-huh.
was hard trying to find that balance, but my wife helped me out a lot. We sit down and we just like, all right, so at this day, this day, this day, I won't do anything. I'll spend time with you. So it's pretty much like communication with the family to see how we could make it work and everything, because they know that I wanted to do YouTube. And it was
Hmm.
just up to the point where I wanted to find a way to get out of my 9 to 5. And YouTube was that time, that spot that I found. And I just took it on from there. I just started busting my ass, working until I was able to say, you know what, now I could quit my 9 to 5. My wife has my back. She's works full time and she's a insurance claims agent. So she's doing her thing. She's like, look, I could take care of this and just take care of what you need to take care of at YouTube. So she gave me the freedom to actually do what I needed to do with this stuff. So without her, it would have been a whole lot tougher.
Yeah, it's a team. It's a team. I'm in a similar situation, I suppose, but in the embryonic stages. So I work full time in software, which I really, really love. Actually, I enjoy my career very much. I'm a independent consultant in software. But yeah, certainly managing that with making the not only making the content right for the videos, but managing the community as well. Working with
Right.
starts off, doesn't it? Just the comment on the YouTube channels, but then if you open a Discord, then that's sort of 24/7, always on, isn't it? It's hard
Right,
to manage.
right. It is difficult. It is difficult to manage, especially when you understand that you have to be like that in depth into the community, because the community is telling us what we want, what they want to see. They're
Yeah.
telling us who we want to see and everything. So if we don't listen to them, we just go off do whatever we want to do. It ain't going to work as well. So community is a very very big important part, and a lot of creators and content creators and stuff like that, they need to understand. They need to focus on what the subscribers and what the followers want.
Hmm.
That's main focus in order for you to be any type of successful doing this YouTube shit. Because if you want to end up doing whatever you want to do, not everybody likes what you want, and if that's kind of selfish in a way. I came in this YouTube thing just saying, hey, you know what? I'm gonna open my horizons, and I'm gonna just whatever music is out there, I want to hear it. Like that's what my main focus was, to listen to new music and just build a community. And because I was stuck. I was stuck, for a very long time just listening to old school rap, stuff that I was already used to listening to for years now.
Yeah,
And
and
I didn't
you
listen.
listen you listen to the same stuff that you've always listened to 'cause it makes you feel a certain way and it takes you back to a certain place and it's familiar
Exactly.
and it's nourishing, right? But I think breaking out of your comfort zone and exploring the whole world, it's a bit like the geographic world, isn't it? You're quite happy in your hometown, never leaving, but there's a whole world to explore out there as well.
Exactly. And as simple as I came from New York, I live in Florida now. And
Hmm.
I came from New York City, and 20 years in New York, I come to Florida. Yes, we're in the United States. Yes, we're in the same country, but the difference between Florida and New York is night and day. It's just like, oh my
Yeah.
God, it was a culture shock, and it was something that I had to get used to. So, and then, but that was the same thing with YouTube. I was in my comfort box inside the music. I was just listening to Eminem, LL Cool J, KRS-One. I was just listening to all these old school Wu-Tang, Method Man, Redman, all of them. And I did not want to intake anything else new. I was just like, I don't need it. I got the music that I need for the rest of my life. I'm good. And then I started watching reaction channels. And then I was just like, oh shit, we could do this? Okay. And then my wife was the one that said, yo, instead of screaming at the phone when somebody misses a bar or is whatever, why don't you go do your own video? And I ended up saying, okay, fuck it, I will. And then I started with my phone in the car and I ended up in my studio.
Nice.
And it was because
Nice.
of, my family and subscribers, everybody, man. It was amazing.
And you really have put the graft in, haven't you? Just even in terms of the sheer volume of videos that you put out, let alone the quality. And I was just thinking when you're talking about you have to listen to the community. I totally agree with that. Of course, you want to be steered by what they want to see. But equally, I think you have to find your own voice. Like in comedy, you'll know that you find your comedic voice, don't you? And you have to stay true to that and be authentic. And I think that's what you do so well.
I appreciate that very much, man. And you, when I saw your first video, the just the quality of it and the when you're doing your mashes together and everything else, I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's freaking amazing. The way you put this music together and the just the combination and everything, and then when you're reacting to it, I was like, dude, this is the most uniquest thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I just wish I was that smart that I could do something like that. All I know how to do is talk behind the camera, but YouTube, like it's amazing the video quality and everything that you put out, and especially the love that you show Ren. I mean, it's amazing.
I appreciate that very much. We'll talk about Ren in a minute. Let's hold that one for a moment. We've got lots to say about
Will
Ren, both
do.
of us, I'm sure. Yeah, in terms of my channel, so yeah, it's when this video that we're recording right now goes out early January, I will have just done the big reveal. So tomorrow, which is the 4th of December, I'm going to start a 4-week countdown. So every Wednesday until the 1st of January. And I've got people like Black Pegasus saying, "Will the real Disco Doc please stand up?" So I'm going to incorporate
That's
those
awesome.
clips into a bit of a countdown and do a bit of edging and build up. And then on the 1st of January, I've recorded about an hour long. My reveal video is actually Disco Doc interviewing me. So he's asking me the questions and I'm answering as myself. So that'll be fun.
Oh my God. Now it's amazing. You see, and that's what it is. It's just the uniqueness, the ideas that you come up with are so unique and so dope and cool that I'm just like, man, this guy's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up because I mean, why not? You're entertaining as hell. Like from front to back, there's no skippable moment in any of your videos.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that coming from you. I hope so. I mean, I'm stuck at around 4,000 subscribers and I have been the whole time.
It's
Plateaued.
crazy. That is like mind-boggling. But I got you, man. I got you. I'm gonna do something special for you. I've been thinking about doing something for you, but I was trying to figure out what should I do, and I think I got it. And I'm gonna reveal that at the end of this.
Okay. Cool. Exciting. I look forward to hearing about it. And that's what I love, about this community is that obviously that Ren has always said is the rising tide lifts all ships and all that. And people like Knox has been supporting my channel since less than 200 subscribers, and Black Pegasus gives the odd shout out. And it hasn't made a difference in terms of my numbers yet, but it's like so heartening to me and so humbling that people that have got so much fucking talent, right, and weight in the community already are genuinely trying to help others. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And obviously, I've
It-
seen what you're doing not only with the slaughterhouse reactions for Rem, but also for each of those reactors that you're helping to lift up as well by reacting to them. Like the brain squeeze one that I just watched, where I laughed my ass off for an hour and a half.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something right now. There were so many people that were telling me you need to do brain squeeze reaction to Ren's new song. You need to do it. You need to do it. They were hitting me up on my on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, and I'm like, all right, get the point. I'm gonna do it, and that's gonna be the next one. And then I started it, and the minute I pressed play, and he said the first words, I already knew I was into some shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
already
Oh
knew
man,
it.
he starts every Ren reaction. He's like, Ren, and you just know what's coming. It's amazing.
That
I
guy's
love it.
amazing. I love that dude.
Did you see any of the Fire in Doc's Booth, the rap competition that I hosted for Ren reactors who also rap?
The
You
which
can say,
ones?
and it was won by the twins. Did you see that?
I
No,
did not know.
Straw Hat Dynasty. Do you know them? They're great,
No.
great reactors, twins. Okay, they break dance, they react, they're amazing. Anyway, the person that came second was Brain Squeeze. So did you know that he's a rapper as well? That he puts out music?
I found out in the comments section that he rapped because everybody was
Right,
telling me that he does rap.
right. Okay, so his in the round two of that competition that I hosted, his song that he created for that theme for that round scored the highest out of the whole competition. And I had people like Ethan Baird, you know, who does all the Friends copywriting and stuff. You know Ethan?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of you know, he's a big part of helping Ren rise and everything, managing all of the copyright and things, and really pushing Ren's videos for reactors as well, making sure that it's all unlocked for reactors. He's amazing. He was one of the judges. But yeah, I thought perhaps I could hit play on that track and we could have a little listen together. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Yeah, okay. I'll share my screen, bear with. So the first round then was my big mistake. And then the second round, the theme that they all had to rap to the same beat to, was my redemption. And then the third one was my legacy. But it was this round two, my redemption, where yeah, the judges went crazy for Hector for Brain Squeeze, and this scored very highly.
Minutes eating my lunch. Round two, we're in Hector's hole, we ain't gonna rush. Take my time, tease, brain squeeze, making haters come. I'm not saying I'm the greatest, but don't tell me I don't pack a punch. Round two in the ring. Did he get the fuck back? Not that. It's my redemption for these hate twats. Hector taking out his bat, making contact as he strikes back. He fuck did he don't come to that conclusion. Hector came with the theme. Using haters as a man and stepping up to my esteem. Climbing with the brainiacs, I know when I have reached my peak. I'll be Cassie in the subs, fucking 10 mil deep. No, we didn't, did he? Or did he? Didn't he? Definitely did to Diddy. Repeatedly hitting, continually belittling. Tupac redemption in Hector, fucking Machiavelli and fuck. Horse rewind, Doc, can you tell me the theme again? Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's a fucking long gone in it. Oh, fuck.
Oh, wow.
That sort of skitting that he's doing in between bars and things, his timing is always immaculate and he does it a lot. Yeah.
It's crazy. Holy. I'm gonna have to start reacting to some of his music, man. That is dope.
Yeah. So, some of it goes pretty deep. You know, he talks about traumatic things that's happened to him and stuff. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a little glimpse there.
That's awesome. That is amazing. Oh, I'm gonna have to absolutely check his stuff out.
Fun. Okay. Got some fun things, some little games and things, but let's talk Ren for a minute, because I guess that Ren is the person that has brought us both together. Our paths have converged. Obviously, last summer I hosted the Ren Action World Cup, where viewers were voting for who they wanted to be the best reactor, and you got to the semi-finals of that one, but Black Pegasus hit you for the post, and overall the winner was Snake Venom V. But yeah, so my point is sort of that's when our paths crossed quite a while ago now, a year and a half ago, but it's all through the music of Ren. So talk to me about your musical journey. You've mentioned a few artists growing up, and I've seen a lot of sort of Elvis and other artists on your channel. Talk to me a little bit about that, and then how did it all change, if it all changed, when you encountered Ren?
Mainly the music that I was coming up listening to, because I am Hispanic, so the music that I came up listening to was mainly merengue, salsa, bachata. It's just from my home country, which is Dominican Republic. So that's what I came up listening to. I was born in Brooklyn, And as I started growing up, we lived in pretty much the ghetto, and we were hearing nothing but rap coming out of cars, coming out of window of somebody's apartment, out of a grocery store. And I just got addicted to it at a very, very young age. I was like 10, 9, 10 when I really started listening to it.
I imagine in Brooklyn there were actually rap battles going on the streets. Were there? At least in my head,
there were absolutely, like when I go to school, you'll see at least one battle on your way from home to school. You'll see a group of people in the corner just going at each other. No beats, no nothing, just straight a cappella, and they're just going at each other. And coming out of school, you're gonna stand there, you're gonna watch these guys go at it. And then they're saying the most disrespectful things in the world, and you're just like, oh my God, like they're gonna kill each other. And then at the end of it, it's just shaking hands. All right, that was dope, da-da-da, and they move on. And I'm just like, what? So when I started getting into the rap battle of it, I started getting to poetry. I started getting to more poetic type of music. So I started getting more into blues, and I started getting more into jazz, gospel, stuff like that. And then it just started branching out. And then I kind of stopped at a standstill when Eminem came. When Eminem came, it was something completely different. And I just stuck with more lyrical rap. That's how I started getting into the lyrical part of it. And it came to me doing YouTube, me broadening my horizons, me wanting to check some new music out from other countries, from other types of music. Does it have to be rap? Anything. I don't care what it is. If it's a musical talent, I want to see it. There was Chad. That's who donated me to do Rent. He gave me a donation. Shout out to Chad. And he said, I need you to check this guy out because I see the type of music you listen to. You need to hear this. And I was like, all right, cool.
Was it High Rent?
It was High Rent.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, not a problem. So I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, all right, cool, it's whatever. It starts. And immediately, I started to get just chills. Because I was like, holy, like this guy's putting a lot into his video. I was just more stunned of how much detail he had in the whole entire video with the lights in the back flashing, doing all this stuff. And I'm just like, this is different. And then I heard him. And when I heard him, I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
What the hell is am I hearing right now? It was like something like somebody opened up another galaxy and I walked into another galaxy and something completely different just happened.
Do you know what? I was just about to say, I remember the first time I heard High Rent as well. And to me, it was like time stopped still,
Perfect. Time's just like it was, I transformed into another planet. I wasn't in my garage anymore. I wasn't in my house anymore. I was somewhere else because you just drawn into not only his visuals, but his sound and his guitar playing, everything that he was doing. It was just like, oh my God. I was like, I need to dive into this guy more. Like this is one of these people that I really need to figure it out. And that's when it started. That's when every song, it was just like he was talking to me. Every word he was saying, it was just like he was specifically saying it to me. So when you see me react the way you see me react to Rent, it's for a reason. That's what he does to me. I'm not saying Rent's everyone's cup of tea, but if he could take me and make me feel a certain way just by pressing play, that's a different type of animal. And he'll be a problem to a lot of people in the industry or independent. It don't matter. He is going to be a problem no matter what he chooses to do. And he's one of the best artists in the world to me. Like, forget about all these other people that are making millions and billions. I don't give a shit about that. This guy is actually bringing the art of music, blending all types of genres in together and just showing it how it's supposed to be fucking done. So I think respect.
I think it was a perfect storm with the timing of High Rent because it's such an emotive song. It's such a powerful song. It's so well done. But if there had only been that song at the time, then it wouldn't have gained the traction of the reactors, because people were blown away and you got all these incredible genuine reactions, and you got, you know, people themselves that had heard it and wanted to relive that experience through the reactors and look them in the eye and see that the moment when, you know, the penny dropped. But if that had been it, you know, like he jokes, doesn't he, Ren, about being branded a TikTok sensation, and it might well have been just that. But I think because then the reactors started to dig into his back catalogue and be like, wow, there's like 15, 20 years worth of really, really good shit here. All different types of music, and pretty much every song is banging. It's mental.
It opens Pandora's box. You listen to Ren one time, it opens Pandora's box, because people don't understand. I didn't understand how much stuff he's really done. And I didn't understand how much every song means something. It's all a journey. It's a movie. It's theatrical. He does it all for you. So who wouldn't want to dive down that Ren rabbit hole and become a renegade? Like I don't understand who wouldn't want, because if it's not only that, it's even when Ren gets on stage just to talk to somebody, it's just like you get so much out of him, and he's so young. He's young. And to get so much wisdom and so much knowledge out of a human being, there's so much strength. Like I'm dead ass when I say, when I'm feeling like crap, it just takes me to listen to a Ren song to get me motivated. I have no excuse, because I feel a little tired not to come and do my job. So he means a lot more than just the music. He just means a lot more than just the music, and a lot more people need to have their eyes on this boy, because he's going to be a problem.
I think you're right. I think there's so much that the people of the world can relate to with Ren, whether it's the mental health struggles, whether it's the physical struggles, the chronic health conditions. You know, the thought of all those years where he was locked in his room, lonely, trying to find that connection with the world again. I think most people can relate to that, can't they?
Oh, then that's the key. He's not just doing music just to do music. He's doing music to tell his story, and also to bring those like-minded people together, those people that are going through those things, and bring a community together. The people, like, I see the renegades in the chat. I see how they treat each other in the chat. I see the closeness and the love, and it's pure, and it's not fake at all. It's in your face love. And a lot of people can't handle that because they're not used to seeing that much love. So 100%, I think 100%. The whole scheme of things of Ren doing what Ren does is bringing so many people together that I don't think if Ren made music, I think there'll be a lot of lost people right now. To be honest with you, to be 100% with you, I think there'll be a lot of lost people because Ren brought that out of them to trust and to really, 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 trust another person with your problems to help you. And it's hard vulnerable. For people to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. To be vulnerable.
I mean, it's so wonderful to have a community like that. And Ren is like the leader of it. He's the one that, this is who we're supposed to be like. This is who we're supposed to act like. We're supposed to have that type of energy. We're supposed to have that type of strength to, no matter what you're doing, you're not going to give up and you're going to keep on going and keep on pushing. And at the moment right now, the way the world is, that's the time that they need somebody like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just amazing.
So
yes, right. I was listening to you speak. I thought, I'm not going to interrupt the man. He's on one.
Ray, I said that I had a surprise guest for you. Meet Hector.
You should. If you think for a second, bruv, you're going to react for 1 hour 38, and I'm not going to bombard this, mate. Brother, the love for you, mate, is unbelievable.
Brother, I love you so much, man. You don't even know, bro.
That's ditto. I woke up this morning to a fuck ton of all these messages going like, Vibe Reactions has reacted to you. And I was like, what? Is he reacted? 1 hour 38, bro.
1 hour 30.
I watched the whole thing from start to finish, and I was rolling.
Hector, I'm going to tell you this right now, Hector. the minute I press play, the minute I was like, I'm into some shit now. Now, I saw your video was 30 minutes, and I said, you're not gonna outdo me on no Ren reaction. Now you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do no 30-minute. Like, I got you. And I try to push it to 2 hours, but when I tell you, I'm gonna say pause in advance. You drained every bit of energy out of me with that reaction that I cut my video short. I only did 2. I was supposed to do 5. And the laughter, the way you explain the bars, the just the energy throughout the whole thing. I'm like, I want to be like him when I grow up, bro.
No,
like that
mate,
energy is different. And I'm just like,
this is coming from you, mate. You are energy to a second fucking degree, bro.
Bro, I'm humble to you, bro. I give you the belt of energy. You take it to a whole nother, and it's not that it's, you know how some people act that way and it's annoying.
Man. Oh, does my head in, mate. Cannot stand.
You act that way, and I'm just like, I need to know his next facial expression to this bar, and I will rewind that 3 fucking times, and I'm just like, yes, sir. Like, this guy got something here, man. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm tired of shit. I'm too old for this, Hector.
Brother, I was laughing at the old because when the shoulders came in, when that lady's voice when it came in, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And you're like, "Did you see?" And you've gone back and watching me like fucking the moment that it took over my soul, bro. I loved every second. 5. As soon as Disco was telling me that he's doing an interview with you, and did I want to sort of what's the word, like jump in? Yes. I mean, there wasn't a second's hesitation. I was like, I'll trade one of my kids to go see Vibe right now because I need that to happen. Brother, the love for you, man. The love, man. The love that was for you, though. So I saw in Brain Squeeze, there was so many people saying, you know, go see Uncle Vibe, go see Vibe reactions. I watched you and I got hooked. And it's your whole demeanor, bruv. Your demeanor sucked me in. I'm like, am I talking to myself? Like, is this what I look like when I'm reacting?
That's what Ray was saying, though. Ray was saying, Hector's the UK version.
I was saying the same thing. I said, that's the UK version of me. I was like, you're UK Ray. That's what it is. You're UK Ray. And that's
just more naughty.
And
I'll take that.
A little bit more naughty. The naughty. Oh, my God.
Naughty. Naughty, bruv. Naughty.
Funny.
Bro, I'm telling you,
it's such a pleasure, man. It's such a pleasure to talk to you, bruv.
Bro, it's an honor, man. It's an honor. It really is. I was like, I need to, like, I even told my wife, I was like, babe, I just reacted to some dude that got me losing my mind for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And she looked at me, she was just like, I gotta see this. And then she saw the video, she said, oh my God. She was like, that's like you with energy drinks. She was like, when you started drinking energy drinks, she's like, you acted exactly like that. You'll just flip the fuck out for no reason. And I was from another mother. And I was like, it's my brother from another color, from another mother. That's my guy right there. And now they told me in the chat that you do music.
I do.
Disco Doc showed me a clip. Oh my God. So what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do.
Go on.
I am going to start your own playlist of your music in my channel, and I'm going to start reacting to your music.
Oh, Vibe, don't, mate. Don't. That gives me chills, bro.
Because I need to see that energy in music formation.
Love it.
I need to see where you at mentally in your music. They told me that you talk about a lot of real shit, and I'm all for that. You know that for a fact. I'm all for the real shit. That. So bruv, I'm gonna make my playlist,
journey, man. You're in for
and we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it because I got you.
There's fun, there's love, there's trauma. Are you sure you're ready for that Vibe? Are you sure you're ready for the inner workings? I think you said it yourself. I had to go to, what was it, to the back of the shop. I've got to find the drugs. That's like the fourth shelf down. If
Buy one, get one
and,
free.
yeah, I need a therapist. I've like many therapists have tried, but I'll hire you next, bro. I will take the chance with you, man.
I'm gonna try to help you out with that, bro. I got you. Don't even worry about it.
I think I'm fucked. I don't think there's any chance, mate. Vibe, it's such an honor, man, to talk to you, bro. You give the same energy I feel every day, and when I'm talking to you now as well, I feel it. I get what you're saying about I watch fake, and I'm like, no, like you gotta feel it. And when I was watching you even dance to the reaction, even though you've already done it and you had that vibe thing, I'm like, yes, bruv. He's got his own little dance move going with it. And I was reading the comments just before I came here, Vibe, and everyone's like, Vibe and Brain Squeeze, they got to do a reaction together. I'm like, yeah, I don't think YouTube is ready for that. Like, there is no way.
No, what they're not ready for is we're gonna let it all out the bag. Fuck it. I was gonna invite you up to my podcast as a guest and interview you. Man.
Love it.
So, I mean, it's gonna happen. We're gonna react to some. We have to react to something if we go live together.
It's got to happen now, man.
It has to happen. And Disco Doc, I'm gonna let everything out now. Disco Doc, I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna add your videos to your mashups on the rotation of my lives. So I want to start doing your stuff, and I want to start doing lives of your shit, so like that people could see what really is some good ass fucking videos.
Look, Vibe, Disco's the man. If it wasn't for Disco, there's a lot of like us talking, interviews, the true sides coming out, man. So Disco is the boy.
Disco is
the pivotal in between, mate.
So we just listened to your round 2 track from Fire in Doctor Who, and I remember you saying at the time that being part of that competition, sort of, and having the competitive edge with Straw Hat Dynasty and so on, sort of stoked that fire in you and your music again.
Oh fuck, because I'd given up on music's my therapy vibe. So I write to get rid of shit, you know, just because I don't want to be moaning, I don't want to be miserable. So I write to fire that away. But I lost it because I got too deep into my own fucking soul and years of trauma. I was like, I don't want that shit. So when Disco said about doing a rap battle, there's a different energy, mate. There's a different energy where now I'm writing for fun, and the pen was just going. And these beats coming in, I'm like, fuck yes. And I just
man, I ain't even playing. Look, you talking, I'm getting goosebumps right now.
Mate, we're on it.
I'm getting fucking goosebumps right now.
We'll get you on a track. Are you gonna do a hook as well, mate?
I don't rap. You don't want. What I do. I'm already on a couple of these independent artists on lyrics, on Larry Belafonte, independent artists. I'm in their album as doing skits. So I do skits. And if you need me for a skit, I won't even charge you my fee. It's on the fucking house. I'll do a skit for you on the house.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Just let me know what you want me to do, because I freestyle on my shit. I don't write nothing down. So if you tell me the premise of what you want me to do, I just go and I do. I record it and I send it.
Vibe, I don't even want you, mate. I wouldn't want written you. I want this you. So I'm ready for that. But yeah, it did, man. It unleashed a fuck ton, and I was back on it. And then now, Straw Hat Dynasty, you know, I got to write bars with them. There's a Ricochet is another artist who's fucking incredible. He's someone to look out for. That dude is a problem with the pen. There's so many people that I got to work with and still working with now. And we got some other stuff coming as well. In the background with some other reactors. So I got to meet so many reactors. A reactor called Black Speed, who's fucking insane, and he does all political bars. So I'm working with him as well. It's amazing. Disco's the one to talk to.
I can't wait. I can't wait, man.
It's a great community. I've been trying to join all these dots together ever since I started the channel. I love bringing people together. I love seeing the power of a collab. You know, it's incredible.
It's really something that I really am excited for a couple of reasons, because I really want, me and my wife already talked about it, planning on going to the UK.
Nice.
And I want to do something like, I want to work. I want to go out there to work. I want to go out there to collab. I want to go out there because I know there's a lot of UK fans out there of mine that I want to do like a meetup or something like that when I go out there. Specifically for meeting and greeting and doing stuff. And I just want to collab like with you guys. I want to get together and do like a in studio reaction together or whatever, or we
Yeah,
just
man.
shoot the shit or whatever we want to do.
I'll fucking walk there. I'll walk to your house now if I need to. Like
Walk to Florida.
the fucking energy here. I'll bolt
Walk
to
to
Florida.
If you,
I'll do it
if
now.
you walk
mate.
the,
I'll be there. Give me 20 minutes, bro. I'll be there, man. I've had a coffee.
brother, if you,
so I'll get there.
if you
Well,
can
my
get there
community-
to Florida,
My
Alright.
community
if you could get
keeps sorry. My community keeps asking me to put on something called DocFest. Apparently, it was my idea. I don't remember proposing it, but the idea is that it is a celebration of not only music culture but reactor culture. You know, so whether that focuses specifically on REM reactors and all of the associated music artists and rappers and so on in that whole Renosphere, trying to bring everybody together.
It's
And maybe
amazing
have live reactions on stage and thing, and the idea was that it was to raise money and awareness for mental health charities as well.
I'm
So-
all over that.
I'm
Disco.
there.
Yeah, that's
I'm there.
100%.
I'm there.
You know me, demonetized, man. It's all about the love. So I'd be there in a heartbeat.
If you just give me the date and time, and I will push my trip to over there a lot sooner. You just let me know when.
Vibe,
I'm
I'm paying for you
100%
to
for
come
it.
over here, mate. You're
I
staying
don't want
here.
none of
You're
your
staying
crazy
here,
money.
mate.
I don't want none of your crazy money.
Raise
But-
American dollars. He's keeping them.
Disco, I think you've created a problem because now it's going to be Vibe and Brain Squeeze reactions. There's going to be some new channel. YouTube's going to be booting us out in about 10 minutes, mate. We ain't going to last
Cancelled.
long here now, man.
you're gonna give us 10 minutes?
At
Oh,
best.
God.
Dude,
Funny.
That's at
10
best.
fucking
At
days.
best. Oh my God. And I would oh my, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And whenever the fuck you want to do it, my wife is dying to go out there. So whenever you guys want to do it, we're in there.
Oh,
and
bro,
I
it'd
will-
be
I will-
amazing.
I will be
Let's
on
keep talking.
stage. I will do live reactions. I will do all that.
Mm.
Dude, it don't matter. I'm in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Just
be great fun.
I just need to eat before we do anything. I just need to eat. Let me get some food and then I'm
Bro,
good.
that's literally me. I'm like, as long as I've been fed, I'm all good. You can do
I
all
don't
you- I'm ready. Let's do it.
food and weed is all I need. And
Oh,
that's it.
Mm.
I don't need nothing else in my life. I'm
Bro,
good.
I'm not sure what drugs would do to this, man. So I'm not too
Not
sure.
needed. Absolutely not
I
needed.
don't think
No.
it's
You don't need anything. You are perfect the way you are.
Vibe.
Just-
Come on, mate.
Stay that way, bro. Stay that way. Because
Hey.
if you smoke, you're gonna get too mellow, and then I'm probably not gonna
Yeah.
like you.
No, I'm not having that. Because then you'll do the blackout screen. I watched the video, man. I saw. So you'll sit with the grumpy face, and then it'll be the blackout screen. I was watching. I was fucking learning about Vibe.
It's funny,
brother.
Hector. We were talking
Go on, man.
about earlier before you came on. In comedy, you have the concept of a comedic voice, but obviously each good reactor anyway, has their own unique style, their own personality that they're true to, that comes through. And as of the 1st of January, I'm going to do a face reveal. I'm going to be appearing next to Disco Doc, and that scares the shit out of me, man. Like,
No,
I think I'm quite a sort of chilled out, zen, laid back sort of person. What, these fears? What if I'm not engaging enough? What if people prefer Doc to me?
Yeah, but
all right.
but then your true fans come out because I had that. I remember faking it to making it when I first started with the Eminem reactions, and I got tons of hate because I was trying too hard. And then the minute the Tupac one came in, and I was like, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it. And the haters go fuck oneself logo came out. That's when you realized your true fans. That's when people started going, that's the side I like. So I say that if you do lose, then fuck them. They're the ones who weren't meant to be there to start with. That's the true origin of your fans come out then. I don't know if you're the same Vibe, but you just be you.
Oh, 100%. And I didn't try to not be me. I
Yeah.
just toned down me when I first started.
Yes.
When I
bro.
first started, I was still me, but I was just a little bit more. I try to control my energy and try to keep it at a cooler level. And then I started to see that I started to force myself too much. My wife told me one thing that changed everything. She said, just be yourself.
Yes, man.
Just be you. She's like, you're trying too hard. She's like, you're trying too hard to control who you really are.
Yeah, man.
If just, I invented a whole character because I was nervous not looking on screen.
Mhm.
And that worked because I invented the character. But if I
Federico.
didn't invent Federico, I would have been looking at this side of the freaking screen the whole time, and people gonna think I'm crazy. So I just made fun of myself. That's just me making fun of myself. And you just have to play with it. I was nervous as hell. I'm nervous every time I'm behind the camera, but then after a while, I'm like, the worst thing that's gonna happen, someone's gonna say something stupid, and then I'm gonna ignore it anyway.
Yeah,
so
who
I don't
gives a
give a shit.
Brother, that's so
And then
fucking mad, man.
once I started to say fuck it,
Yeah.
you're either gonna like me for how I am, or you're not gonna like me. Once I started to get to that point, fuck it, and it didn't matter at that point. And then once it doesn't, you don't give a fuck. Your face shows when you don't give a fuck. Your energy shows when you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you cursing in your channel a lot, but you got me in brain squeeze. So I'm a curse.
Oh, I'm
a curse a lot.
Yeah.
But
I was the same, man. Toning it down. Like, I go back and watch some, and I think I deleted some because they were awful. I could physically see my brain.
No, brain squeeze. You don't do that. Brain squeeze. You don't do that. You don't delete it. You watch them over and over again so you can see where you came from. So you can see the mistakes that you were doing in the beginning and see how much you progressed.
See, this is why you're a fucking reverend as well, man. I get it. Preach. Keep going, man. You got it. You're an educator, bruv. You're an educator.
I'm just saying.
No, you're right.
I'm saying you guys are Disco Doc. You are so good at what you do.
Yeah.
In front of that camera, bro, they're not gonna give a shit. They don't care. They love you for what you do. The love that you show the artist, the love that you show everybody. That's why they're here. They're here for you. They're not here for your character. They're not here for that. They're here for you. You're the one behind the scenes making all this shit happen. That's what you're doing. So once they see you, it's going to be all hands on deck. Yay.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, how are you doing? They're not going to care. It's going to be amazing. When you told me that this is what we're doing, I'm just like, what? Oh, we're about to find out what this motherfucker look like. Man, I've been breaking my head, bro. I've been breaking my head.
We're like the Reactor Avengers, just the cheaper version. That's what we are, man.
I am absolutely the bootleg Hulk.
Yeah. What am I gonna be then, bruv?
You look like
be gentle.
Okay.
I'm not being Hawkeye. If anyone picks Hawkeye, I'm out. I'm fucking leaving.
I was not gonna say Hawkeye. You do have his hair, but I was not gonna say that. I was not gonna say that. I was gonna say, you remember that raccoon in the Galaxy, Guardian of the Galaxy?
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I will fucking take that.
In a cartoon, that raccoon had a flea on top of it. You look like the flea.
You motherfucker. Like, that better be a compliment. I'm going to go find this fucking flea. It better be the greatest fucking flea that ever existed.
I was with you up till, raccoon was great. I was enjoying the raccoon
I was
bit.
sold at raccoon, but the flea on the top of it? So anyway, this is my vibe. Take it easy.
From the sweat, from the dirt on the flea.
Vibe, we're working together, man, and I'm buzzing for it. I've got nothing but love for you. You are literally my brain. I'm just looking at, and it's incredible to be talking to you and to have the opportunity to talk to you face to face is fucking incredible. I'm not gonna impede any more time because I know you're here for an interview with Disco, but I was not gonna miss the opportunity to see you, man. A fucking living legend.
I appreciate you so much, man.
Had to come in, man.
Thank you so much. Link up with me. Send me a DM on IG link up with me so I could save you on my friends list instead. Yeah. And we're gonna link up and we need to work together. We need to do something.
Without a doubt, man.
I don't want to wait until I go over there to do it. I want to do something like now. So
I'll be messaging you in about 10-15 minutes, Vibe. So
it's
what you gotta do.
Mate. It's game on.
You do what you gotta do, man.
Bruv, Hector,
go on,
Hector, before you go, whole interview as a whole. Obviously, I'll be waiting till after the face reveal, and it'll be me, not Disco Doc and everything. But
Yeah.
given the timeliness of the fact that Ray's video has just gone out with you, is it okay to clip some of these bits and put the doc face on there and get it out sooner rather than later?
Absolutely. Whenever you need to. Absolutely fine
Yeah.
by me, brother.
It makes sense.
Anytime.
I think people want to see it right now. Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
there's a buzz. And last thing I'll leave you with, Vibe, there's a gift for you coming out in 10 minutes on Brain Squeeze Reactions. It's just all love for you, mate. Just to thank you for the reaction that you did. And the whole channel will be there to fucking say thanks as well.
And-
They love you. I love you. You're amazing.
Brother, I love you too, man. And I'm going to react to it as soon as you drop it.
Nice.
Nice.
It's not long, so it should only take you about an hour. So you should be all right, mate.
Nice short one.
Probably an hour. Probably.
Yeah.
I could stretch it longer if you want. You know,
No.
I could just keep on talking. I'm
I
good.
don't think the world's ready for us just yet, mate. We'll stick to an hour. Anyways, man, I'm out. Take it easy, Vibe. Love always. Disco, you're a legend as always. Take it easy.
Later. See you, Hector.
See you, man.
I love that, man. I love that, man. That was amazing.
He's great. He obviously he's part of that group of reactors and musicians and stuff that I guess I've been hanging out with over the last year and a half, and I feel so privileged, you know, so privileged. I'm naturally quite an introverted person in the real world. I have to be fairly sociable, you know, in my career in software. I have to sort of put on that mask, if you like, and put myself out there. But deep down, I'm, you know, I recharge my batteries by being by myself rather than by others. But what I found with this community is a way virtually to connect with people in a really authentic, congruent way. And I found it so nourishing and so sustaining. I really have.
Oh man, it's amazing. The community, it's just as a whole, when it goes to the reactors and the love that the reactors show the other reactors, and then the community all intertwined with everybody, that everybody knows everybody. It's starting to grow more and more and more and more. And it had, and like I say, like we said in the beginning, Bren is in that top part of what made that happen. That's who made that happen. It's just bringing everybody together. Even with the diss track that he did with Dada, like that was epic. That stuff right there, you don't see that in battle rap. I watch battle rap. I see battle rap every day. So I think I'm a fair judgment. I could give you a fair judgment of what I feel like that did for the culture. And it changed it. It changed the culture because it cannot be replicated. If people keep on doing it, now you could find out easy who was the creator of that, and that'll be Ren. Killing someone with bars and then coming back together and then giving him love at the end was crazy.
It was. And I've seen comments since, you know, on the video and on the Facebook groups and things, that some people saying, oh well, it was not respecting the culture. It wasn't a proper diss. It didn't go hard enough. It's sort of mocking the culture, almost appropriating it in a bad way. But personally, you know, for what it's worth, when I watched that, I was like, fucking hell, the world needs this. Like, what a clever, brave move, you know, like, and perhaps we should have all seen it coming by that point because we knew a bit of Ren, but I don't think many people did. I think you heard the odd whisper of maybe he'll turn it around, maybe he'll do this, but to do it so immaculately, like he does everything so well thought through, you know, it's just amazing, so well executed.
It's like, and that's why I keep on saying in my videos, that's how he does it, and that's how he has to do it. He's already set the bar for himself so high that if he minimizes anything else that he puts out, he's gonna lose a little bit of stock. So he's the one that's pushing the limit for himself, and you could see it with the quality of music, with the quality of video, with the quality of clothes. Come on, the whole clothing line, dropping the album, first single of the album, clothing line video transition that he did was crazy. That was the craziest promo I've ever seen in my life.
100%. And you know, he said, I created this little sci-fi thing months ago, almost forgot about it. Like, he's thinking that far ahead all the time. Somebody said, I remember it, it's like him playing 4D or 5D chess, you know, all the time.
It's amazing. It's amazing how that man's brains work. Like, I can't even fathom. All I could do is just appreciate it and learn from it. That's all I could do. Is just sit back and appreciate it and learn from it, because there's not a lot of people in this world that can function with a sickness like Red. The way he functions,
let alone thrive
and thrive.
Yeah.
It's just you don't see that. You don't see that in a while. A person that is that way. And to see Ren going through what he's going through, all the pain and everything that he's going through right now, and have all this love for him, it warms my heart, because I'm just like, this is what a community is supposed to be like. This is how it's supposed to be. Like, when one man is down, everybody comes up to give that man a hand. Like, I expect it if it happens to me. I don't expect it if it happens to me, but at the same time, that's not going to stop me from doing it. That's not going to stop me from showing love to everybody else. Because why not? Like, why? I don't want to stick to no negativity. Like, that's not what my brand represents, and that's not what I'm trying to represent at all. I'm not trying to represent negativity in no way, shape, or form. But I gotta show love where it's deserved.
I think where I saw it from a reactor point of view, where I saw things change a little bit for Ren was, like, obviously he always had amazing reactions to his music. But when he did that 1 million subscriber video, that's when I really saw people things were really sparking them with reactors. And they were like, hang on, this person, this being, Ren, is so much more than just a few good lyrics well executed, you know?
Right. And then that's where I think a lot of people are deaf to the music sometimes. That's where I feel like if you listen to Ren and you say that Ren doesn't have it to be an artist, then that means that there's something wrong with the way you hear, and you need to go see a doctor immediately, because you're not hearing it right. You're not really listening to what he's actually doing. What makes me go crazy about his stuff is it's not so much the words that he's saying, because when I listen to music, I listen differently. I listen to how it flows, the cadence, how the syllables, how he breaks it down. I'm listening to the technical part of it first before I do anything else. That's why most of my reactions aren't breakdown reactions. I'm not breaking down bars. I'm not doing that, because that's not how I listen to music. I listen to music in a certain way where the bars or whatever he's saying, if I don't catch it immediately, I'm going to come back later, and then I'm going to re-listen to it and then get it later. That's the way I listen to it. So I'm listening to everything, and it's orgasmic every time you press play. And that's the only technical way that I can explain it. It's just like, oh my God, there's so much things going on in the background. And the way he just belts, and the way he changes schemes and changes genres in a heartbeat, and then form everything together, it just blows my mind, bro. It's crazy.
Like, yeah, I would say pretty much every song is recognizably Ren. He has a style. His voice is very distinctive, but equally, as you say, he doesn't just span genres, does he? He tramples all over them and then picks them back up again and holds them lovingly in his hand. This new creation of all genres together. I am Ren. Here they are.
That's just what it is. Like, he does so much in his music that that's why I'm just like, I'm not even going to try to even bother to try to really, really break it down unless Ren is like blatantly speaking. He's not using any metaphors or anything. If he's just telling you what it is, then I'm good with it. When it comes to, he starts doing these metaphors, and then he comes back with bars and then changes genres, but still rapping in the same. It's like, bro, my ears are about to explode right now with how much fire this is. And that's just what he does. So that I justify, like, doesn't that justify being one of the best to do it? That justifies him to have that crown. Well deserved.
Yeah. I think so. How are you doing on time? Are you okay, or?
Oh, I'm good, man.
Yeah, you okay to carry on?
Yeah.
Great. All right. Let's do a couple of things then. I want to play you my new theme tune for when I emerge, for like a phoenix rising from the ashes in January.
Oh,
got a little theme tune. I want to play that. I think it would be quite nice to put on one of my Ren song parodies, as we've been talking about him so much. So I've got a parody of The Hunger, which we could just put on. It's only a couple of minutes, obviously. And then Mrs. Doc has created a little quiz for you, a little game show for you, which is a little bit naughty.
Okay.
So if you've got another 20 minutes or so, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
Cool. Okay. Let's do it. I might have to jump around a little bit on the sharing, but hopefully you'll be able to hear it still for the last time. Let's just do a quick test. Can you see the screen?
Yep.
And can you hear it now?
I'm Disco Doc.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. This is Eminem, and I had to remake it because I used the orchestral version, which was copyright free. And then about 2 days later, YouTube did the sweeps and came back and said, actually, no, we found some copyright here, and it triggered it. So now I've used a different version again, which so far is clean. So hopefully that'll stick. Right, here we go.
I'm Disco Doc. Yeah, I'm the real Doc. All you other docs are just a mock. So won't the real Doc please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up.
Oh wow! That is dope. Yes, sir. That is awesome. I like that.
Thank you. That'll be the first thing that
so
people
dope.
see on 1st of January before I start talking.
That is so dope. Oh my God, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Oh, that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun.
I mentioned the little clips and things earlier. Can you just do me a favor, look at the camera and say, will the real Disco Doc please stand up?
We get the smoke out my mouth. Would the real Disco Doc please stand up?
Nice. Thank you.
Okay.
Nice. All right. So this is a Hunger parody. I've done quite a lot of parodies actually. This was obviously a fun one. And have you heard of the term fun sponge?
What was the term?
Fun sponge.
Fun sponge? I heard of it, but I heard the phrase, but I'd never looked into it. No.
Yeah, so a fun sponge is somebody that if there's a room full of people and one of those people is just sucking all of the atmosphere and the joy out of the room, they're the fun sponge.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So this is to the Hunger, and it's Doc singing, and it's Fun Sponge. Let me find the start for you. Here enough. There we go.
Sitting in my chair, blank stare, losing hair. Used to care, now I glare, feeling like I lost a dare. Just prepare, bland meals, lost the thrills. Once climbed hills, now it's all pills and bills. Fun's done, OAP, golden age is tarnished. Hobbies gone, gardening, fences freshly varnished. Can't run, joints stiff, mobility my one wish. The older I'm getting, the more I am a fun sponge. Once a fire, now a flicker. Time was thicker, now it's quicker. Stuck routine, no more dreams, no more liquor, that's the kicker. Wicker chair by the porch, torch out, used to shout. Now I just pout about doubt. But the game, there's too many levels. Empty vessel, spirit crushed, no more rebel. Take my fist, pension shit, in my piss I revel. Society's collapsing, got no wings, can't afford a Red Bull. TikTok, headed to telephone, trapped in technology, terrifies me with FaceTime telepathy. Timelines are torturing me, picking an oak to slow the growth, and I swallow the flow like a Werther's original. Get my bus pass and slop, to the end of the line. Eating spam sandwiches from a long past time. Kids wearing black hoods
like
and car
that.
parts, cry Marnie. Can't harm me, think they're rap stars, try and make it. Pray, just fake it, like Frankie, do it their way. My piles are gone now, I'm using rubber seats. Don't need no personal trainer, I got bunions on my feet. You know I've got these moles on my nose, not discreet. You know I'm losing memory, like a broken USB. I really got confident, old chap. Your sister gave you the clap. Your brother gave you a slap. Your mother said you're still in nap. And she still pampers you back. For I am deft at hiding mischief straight. Mask the scandal's place, in 1890, that's my space. My youth was spent indulging in the vice. A crude sprite in loose attire, not so nice, mixing herbs in my delight. A rush of pure entice. Starts flowing, my mind circuits glowing bright. The pendulum slows its flight. I sway and I meander. Destination out of sight, thoughts racing. Swift as Owens, Cohen's hymns are my delight. Seeds of sown now growing, branching like great trees. I rise, then I proclaim. Nay, better, I explain. Knowledge my domain, to seekers on this lane. In these harsh streets, streets may be bleak, yet bleak was where I found strength to compete.
Anyway, it's very hard to do the text-to-speech thing and it all. It's a bit of fun,
That's
huh?
crazy. That's crazy, man. Oh my God. That's dope. I don't know
So-
how you, oh my God. That is like, technically, I don't know how the hell you do any of this. Like, that's crazy to me.
It's funny. I tell you what, Ray, what's really interesting is a lot of people make the assumption, especially now that AI is becoming more popular and more mainstream. A lot of people say, "Oh, you just click a few buttons and the computer goes and creates all your videos for you." Nothing could be further from the truth. I reckon I must put the most amount of hours into every single video. It just takes so much fucking editing and stitching together. It's crazy.
I did the story time with Ray. I did
Yeah, I saw it.
one video the videos that I have editing in it. I was just like, oh my God, this is an all-day process. Like, this is not just go to CapCut and think you can figure it out. This is a process to edit a freaking video. And I'm like, I need to do this like on a day by myself. Like, when I'm not doing no reactions, I have no plans. I gotta literally take a day out to do all my videos of story time with Ray and then edit them all. Is ridiculous. And I'm just like, bro, that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
And that
exactly.
when I see your shit, I'm just like, hey, how does he post so much with all this editing that he does in his videos? I'm like, this is amazing. See, things like that make me go crazy, bro.
I'm gonna have twice as much work to do now because I'm gonna have to do the me elements and the doc elements.
Oh man. But are you gonna stick to showing your face from now on? Now that you revealed it?
Yeah, well, I think what a lot of people have said in critique of my channel is obviously it's missing the human element. So they want to be able to see the reactor's first reaction to the song because they want to relive their own first reaction to the song. They want to be able to look the reactor in the eye and see their sort of visceral gut reaction. So my channel clearly is missing that because I went down a different route. But my plan, I think, is that I will record just a very quick, very genuine first reaction so people can see my face, see my emotions, hear my first thoughts to a new song, and then I'll weave that into all the usual doc stuff that everybody knows and loves.
Gotcha.
That's the plan.
I think that's gonna be amazing. There's gonna be a lot of people very excited for this. I'm one of them. I can't wait.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And I am too, because I'm not seeking growth for the sake of it by any means, but because in terms of subscriber count and view count, my channel has plateaued and been stagnant really for so long. When you compare that to a lot of the new reactors that are coming along, then you see they're just shooting up the charts in terms of getting the subscribers, getting the view count. There's been times when I've been disheartened, and this, I think, is what my channel needs, and I'm really excited about it. I think I'm hopeful for the future of the channel for the first time in a while, to be honest.
Oh man, that's gonna be dope. I can't wait. Oh my God, I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun to watch, just to see how everyone's going to react and just the whole. Oh my God, I can't wait. Especially when they see that video clip. Oh my God, it's gonna be fire.
Nice. This obviously, this music video we just watched, this parody, was sort of about the aging process and how life changes as you get older. I saw you mention a few times over the last few months about hitting 40, and how did you feel about that? I saw a clip where you're like, where's the rule book? Nobody gives us an instruction manual here. I myself am 42, so we're broadly the same age. What are your reflections on getting older and the age that you're at now and so on?
I think if it wasn't for YouTube, I probably would have not been this well, this healthy, this happy in my 40s, the way my life was at a plateau because of addiction and everything. So not knowing if I was going to make it to see it and not only make it to 40, but also be happy, like literally have my own company, have my own brand, and working for myself, and have my own home, and have my family, and everything is just like, I have nothing to complain about. I can't complain about nothing. I feel great. Being 40 is being 40, but I feel more of a kid. Like, I literally went to Disney yesterday. I had a whole, I had a great time. Like, my son was acting like dad, and I was acting like the 15-year-old son. And my son, because my son's feet, we need to get his feet operated because he stands kind of on his arches. So, right. And when he can't walk for long distances before his feet really start hurting. So he was, God bless his soul, he toughed it out and everything. We made it through the day, but he was just like, and I'm over here 15. I'm trying to go to every ride. I'm trying to go in here, get some food, and just run around the park and just jump and skip and do all that. I didn't feel like I was 40. But then me and my wife woke up this morning, and I'm just like, yep, I'm 40.
Aching, yeah.
Like, I am absolutely 40. But it was just that shot of adrenaline of I'm in a good spot right now, and mentally, and I always need to grow, and I got a lot of demons in me and a lot of things that I need to get out and get fixed. But for the majority, I can't complain on my 40s. Man, I love them. I love my 40s. This is the most funnest I've had in a very long time.
And it's really cool to hear that YouTube has played a big part in that. So it's been cathartic for you in some way.
Absolutely. If it wasn't for YouTube, I probably would have gone back on drugs, to be honest with you. YouTube, I made YouTube my new drug. So I'm always gonna be here. I'm always gonna do YouTube. It's something that is part of me now. It's something that Vibe Reactions or Ray or Vibe, all that that's part of me now. I can't destroy that. I can't, and it's not only for the subscribers, but it's also for me. I need Vibe Reactions more than a lot of people that just watch me to watch me. Like, I need this more. I need this more. If it wasn't for you guys and the love that I received from everybody, I would not have been here. I would be somewhere else. God willing, still alive.
I love that. Yesterday, I think I was watching a clip with Rick Rubin, the music producer, and he was saying, to a degree, you have to forget about the audience, forget about the consumer, and if you're going to create art, of any sort, it has to be about you. It has to be satisfying your own needs. Whatever you need to express, whatever you need to address internally through the creation of that art, the very creation of that art, regardless of who you put it out to, regardless of how they react, the very best art comes from that sort of space, and anything else is just sort of like selling a product,
Right. Right. Yeah, and that's an absolute fact. Like, I feel more like myself. This is where I consider my safe place. And it's crazy to think that because of the subscriber count that I have, but I feel safer behind the camera because I could open up more. It helps me. It's therapy to me because I've learned to understand that, yes, whether a lot of people watch my stuff, at the moment, it's just me and the camera. I don't literally have all these people looking at me. It's just me and the camera. After a while, my brain started to realize that. And I started to get more of myself to the camera and give more of myself to everybody out there without knowing that I was doing it. It was just happening. And then I just said, fuck it. This is who I am. And it is what it is. And people, nice. I guess people like that. So
nice. All right, I'm aware that time is ticking. Let's do one more thing together. A bit of fun. This is I had a clip there that came up on my Instagram about turning in the 40s, but we've talked about that. Let's just go straight to the quiz. So this is based on the fact that we've just watched something with the word sponge, which is slang, obviously. This is a little quiz about UK slang, but Mrs. Doc has put it together, so I will warn you, it's quite full of innuendo. It's a bit sexual, it's a bit filthy, okay? But
Okay.
we're going to go with this. Is there any sort of slang terms from your area, either Florida or New York, that us Brits, us people in the UK wouldn't be aware of?
I got a couple of them from New York. If Florida slang, I can't do it because I have a strong New York accent. So their slang, I'll sound stupid saying it. So I don't even pay attention to it out here. But New York slang, I do got a whole bunch of New York slang.
Nice.
Let me see what's one. Son. Like son, like when you call somebody else, like if like another friend, you call them son. Dang, you're really making me think. I haven't used the slang in a while, though.
Maybe something will come up after this feature.
Yeah.
Let's it might inspire you. All right. Here we go. Ignore this bit. This is the end of the last one.
Because you can easily peak in your 60s.
Right. Here we go.
Hello, gorgeous Ray. I'm Mrs. Doc. It's very nice to meet you. I'm a huge fan, and welcome to my clungeon. Or should that be fungin? Let's find out, in a fun word game that I like to call Clunge or Funge. We're going to play 5 rounds. In each round, I will read out one real British slang word, and one similar sounding nonsense word that I have made up. But can you guess which one is real? Let's fucking go. Round 1. Which is the real UK slang term? Clunge or funge?
Clunge or funge, which is the real UK
I'm thinking. Flunge.
All right. Ray's going flunge.
And the answer is clunge.
Clunge.
The term clunge is a slang word that originated in British English, often used in a vulgar or crude context to refer to female genitalia. The word gained wider attention through popular media, particularly in shows like The In-Betweeners, a British comedy series that frequently used the term in its...
Yeah, well,
you can't give me all that information.
That is what it means, and we're going to see a few examples of it from some British TV.
Crude humour.
You lot can stay here and fingernails arse if you wanna, but I'm off to find the clunge. I've just seen the clunge head towards Nemesis. I'm gonna go check out the clunge bags. Oh, I bet it is crawling with clunge. Oh, it's full of clunge. Look, why don't we just pull over and ask someone where the club full of clunge is? I've died and gone to clunge heaven. Where you wellies, Neil? Why's that? Because you'll be knee-deep in grammar school clunge. Yeah, well, I suppose there's plenty more clunge in the sea. Oh, don't listen to Captain Sensible here. It's the ultimate clunge magnet. And then, while you're finally putting your knob to good use, me and Neil will be tapping up the campus clunge. Go and have a quick tactical wank now. Then, once you put some clunge round it, you'll be able to go for hours. All right, let's keep this party simples. Just us, a crate of vodka, and a jacuzzi full of clunge. I promise you, Si, we'll go somewhere so full of fit birds, it'll be like shooting clunge in a barrel.
If you haven't watched a whole episode of The In-Betweeners, you should really give it a go.
Have you ever seen The In-Betweeners?
I have not, but I'm going to have to. And that boy likes to use the word clunge a lot.
I clipped those out for you. It's a compilation.
That's amazing.
Right, so The In-Betweeners is a seminal UK comedy show from, I don't know, probably 20 years ago now. I might be wrong. And it really captured life in the UK for people of that age at that time, but it is absolutely fucking hilarious from start to finish. And actually, in terms of reaction videos, that's one of my new favorite things is Americans reacting to The In-Betweeners. You should have a look at it, man. It's fucking brilliant.
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. I got to check that out. Dude, that is hilarious.
The Americans trying to figure out all of the slang words and things and trying to unpick it all. It's great.
This is good because because there's a lot of words that Ren be saying. There's a lot of words that Pete and Bass be saying. There's a lot of words that Chinchilla been saying that I'm just like, I'm not too sure what that means, so I'm not going to say nothing about it. But I got you. I love this.
I don't think that Chinchilla's going to use the word plunge anytime soon.
I'm going to use clunge in a reaction today. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I'll be looking out for it. All right, next.
It's peak British comedy at its best.
Yeah, I just said that.
Okay, time for round 2. Which is the real UK slang term, and which did I make up? Zinger and minger.
Zinger.
Minga, have you heard that before?
Minger, I've never heard. I heard zinger before.
Okay, we're going Minga.
The answer is minger. Did you get it right? Minger is a British
Jesus.
slang term used to describe someone or something considered unattractive, unpleasant, or smelly. It is often used in a playful or mocking manner, but can also be derogatory depending on the context. It's likely derived from the Scots word ming, meaning a bad smell or stench, which dates back to the 18th century.
Penelope Keith. What a minger.
I feel it was something of a minger.
You're just a big, fat, minging minger with huge knickers and a ginormous schnozzle.
We ain't got enough fit women. And we've got too many mingers. No offense, Karen.
Okay, well, it should be said that the first 2 words could be seen as offensive and misogynistic, although they are widely used in British culture. The next one is a bit more acceptable. Is the real UK slang word tosser or glosser?
Tosser.
What's he saying?
I've heard.
You've heard of tosser. Yeah, that one's made its way over the pond, has it?
Yeah.
The answer is, of course, tosser. The term originates from the verb to toss, which has a long-standing colloquial association with masturbation, as in to toss oneself off. As such, tosser initially implied someone engaging in
I
this
didn't know that's what that
used
meant.
as a disparaging or mocking term. Over time, the literal sexual connotation faded in common usage.
Say again.
I didn't know that's what that meant. I called my wife a tosser the other day, man.
Oh, so you knew the word, but not where it came from.
I didn't know the meaning of it. I just heard the word tosser. I thought that was just a word you guys use. That's hilarious.
So that's where it comes from, but you're quite right. Everybody can call everybody a tosser. It doesn't have to be just male to male or anything like that. It's anybody's a tosser in the UK.
Yeah, but that's weird telling that to my wife, though.
It evolved into a more general insult for someone perceived as obnoxious, foolish, or inept, without necessarily implying its original meaning.
Wanker.
Wanker. Tosser.
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 Wanker.
That was from a classic British TV show, Men Behaving Badly. Now it's time for round 4. Which is the real slang word, huppet or muppet?
Muppet.
I had to trust Google, but Americans didn't know these words, but of course you might.
Muppet?
Muppet.
The answer is muppet. In British
I
slang,
knew it! I'm
muppet
smart!
is a light-hearted insult
smart!
used to describe someone as silly, incompetent, or foolish. It's often applied in a teasing or joking manner rather than as a deeply offensive term. The term originally refers to the lovable puppet characters created by Jim Henson for The Muppet Show, debuted in 1976. These characters are often goofy, clumsy, or chaotic, which inspired the slang usage. In British English, Muppet became a metaphor for someone behaving foolishly or making mistakes.
I don't want to know who you use, as long as they're not complete Muppets.
Shotguns? What, like guns that fire shot?
Oh, you must be the brains in. That's right, guns that fire shot.
Guy Ritchie's
Muppet is used a lot. It's everywhere. People are always calling each other a fucking Muppet.
I gotta rewatch this over and over again because I'm learning a lot right now. I'm trying to put this shit together so I can memorize it. And like that, every time I listen to any UK rapper, I'm like, I know exactly what the fuck you meant. I like this.
That's funny. I've got the original clip of just this feature. I can send you the link. It's unlisted.
Yeah. Do that. I really wanna learn this
his
shit.
iconic movie, Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. And now, Ray, it's the final round. How have
Let's
you been
go.
faring in this fun little joyride across British slang culture? See if you can guess this final one. Which is a real
Let's go.
word? Wazik or Tazik?
What?
Wazak
Oh,
or Tazak?
Jesus.
One of those is a genuine British slang term that is used.
Was it or Tazik? They're starting to, the words are starting to blend together. Let's go Tazik. Let's go Tazik. Let's go Tazik for the win.
All right, Frederico, Miss Doc, Ray says Tazak.
The real word is wazik. Wazik is a British slang term used to describe someone who is a fool, idiot, or generally inept person. It's a playful and mild insult, often used in a light-hearted or comedic manner. The term is believed to have originated in Yorkshire, England, and was popularized in Northern English dialects. It may derive from the dialect word was, a crude term for urination. As a result, wazik might literally suggest a person full of nonsense, evolving into its current meaning of fool.
He met one or two of my constituents in one of the many excellent pubs in my constituency, then they may well tell him that he is a wazik for dealing with this issue in this way.
Well, there you have it. Thank you so much for playing along, Ray, you gorgeous human. I'll leave you to finish your chat now with Carl, the real disco doc.
Goodbye, Mrs. Doc.
Thank you, Mrs. Doc.
I was thinking just then how our channels are almost like inverse parallels of each other. And what I mean by that is mine started as an AI character, and now I'm going to introduce the real me. And yours started with the real you, and then you introduced the character.
Right.
Funny.
Oh, man, it's amazing. Oh, man.
All right.
That was dope. I need to play another one of those games, man. Those games are freaking amazing.
Well, this is what I'm excited about for the future of my channel, because I think it's just going to open up so many possibilities for different collaborations and live streams and just shooting the shit with people, you know, and hopefully I can mix everything that I've learned through the process up till now with, you know, talking like this. And I think it's going to be good.
I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be great. You're going to be great at it. Everything's going to be fine. You don't got to worry about no dumb motherfucker out there. You good. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited for this.
Nice. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. It's so good to meet you.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you.
And as I say, I'll put out a few teasers with you and Hector and Disco Doc on screen, but we'll save the full thing for after the reveal.
Yeah, man, my brother, I appreciate your time. Thank you for having me up here. This is amazing. The game, you need to put that in your repertoire. That was a good fucking game. You need to put that in your repertoire when you start doing your streams with other people and stuff. Add that in there. That's a keeper. I like that game. That was fun as shit. You brought my man Brain Squeeze. I can't wait to sit down and have a chat with him. Oh, it's been an amazing time, bro. Amazing.
It's been fun. Really appreciate your time. Cheers, Ray.
Thank you, man.
Bye for now.
Later.
I'm Disco Doc. Yeah, I'm the real doc. All you other docs are just a mock. So won't the real doc please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up.